Good evening, everyone. It's Friday evening, July. I hope you have a good weekend this weekend. I've entitled this video this evening, I Don't Like Big Cities. You know, I've lived in small towns since I've been 37 years old. Let's see, 37, 47, 57, 67, 32 years I've lived in small towns. I was born in a big city. I was born in Kansas City. And am I ever glad I don't live there now. And when I get to the New Jerusalem, if I have any say in the matter, I'm going to ask to live on the outskirts of Jerusalem. I don't want to live right in the middle of Jerusalem. Of course, there's not going to be any sin in Jerusalem. It's going to have streets of gold and it's going to be a paradise, but I still would prefer to live on the outskirts of Jerusalem. I don't like big cities. I don't like high density areas. You know, while Jesus was down here, he spent a lot of time in rural areas. He spent a lot of time on the Sea of Galilee. He was born in the little town of Bethlehem. He spent time in Nazareth. He spent time in... He went up into the mountains, got away from all the multitude. I don't like big cities. You know, the woke crowd would try to come against the small town values. You know, I love the small towns. You know, well, you said, well, why are you bringing this up tonight? What's your motive for saying you like small towns and you don't like big cities? Well, look what's going on in the big cities throughout the United States today. I'll just give you an example of some. Los Angeles, San Francisco, New York, Chicago, and many, many others. Philadelphia, Portland, Oregon, Detroit, Michigan, Las Vegas, Nevada, New York City, I have no interest in living in any of those cities I just aforementioned. I don't even live in the town. I live out on the top of an Ozark mountain. My address is Pineville, Missouri, and the little town of Pineville has around 800 people in it. Before I moved out here in the Ozarks, I lived in a little town of Weatherby, Missouri, and it had 98 people, you know. So the reason I'm bringing this up is that we look across the United States today, we see total moral depravity. Now, moral depravity is everywhere you go. We've all sinned and come short of the glory of God, but at the same time, we have a lot of things. I want to welcome, I don't think I can pronounce his name, Kavoa Nairuya Vayaka from Kenya. Welcome aboard. Glad to have you with us tonight. You know, it's amazing. We get a lot of people from Kenya, quite a number of people from South Africa, Nigeria. For a while we had quite a few people from the Philippines. A lot of people joining us from all over the world. You know, we have a lot of people that join us from small towns in the United States. I don't like big cities. I don't like big cities. I have no desire to even visit big cities. I have no desire to be around a large amount of people. I have no desire to go to a stadium and watch a football game, or to watch a basketball game, or to watch a soccer game, or a baseball game. I don't have any desire to go to a Trump rally, or to a Biden rally, or to a DeSantis rally. You know, I have no desire to go to a mega church. I'm not interested in going and listening to Joel Osteen or Benny Hinn or John MacArthur or Chuck Swindoll or Dr. David Jeremiah or Dr. Michael Youssef. You know, I don't mind going to Michael Smith's church up in Joplin, in their house church, Sovereign Grace Baptist Church in Joplin. I enjoy that fellowship. I don't mind jumping on board in the morning to listen to Robert Lackey on Welch Track Baptist Church. But I have no desire to go to a big city. I have no desire to go to Disney World or to Worlds of Fun or Six Flags Over Texas, or I have no desire to go on cruises. I have no desire to go to the Republican National Convention or the Democratic National Convention. I have no desire to go to the Southern Baptist Convention or the Reformed Presbyterian Church of North America Convention or any convention. I have no desire to join a missionary society. I have no desire to fly in a commercial airplane or a private airplane for that matter. You say, well, why are you bringing all this up? Well, because my values don't fit the mainstream of society. Some people spend all their lives shuffling back and forth from different airports as part of their job. I'd rather conduct my business right from my home office over the internet. You know, I have no desire to go into a big office building. I have no desire to mingle with people that are woke and they want to make sure that you have their pronouns right. I have no desire to get around this culture. in a vocational environment. That's why I got fired from my job 25 years ago. I didn't fit into the woke crowd then, and I don't fit into the woke crowd now. And like a fella one time, he sent me an email and he said, "You're just an old fuddy-duddy." Well, thank you very much. That's a badge of honor for me to call me an old fuddy-duddy. I don't mind being called a fuddy-duddy. I'm a pilgrim and a stranger here below. This world is not my home. I'm just a passing through. My treasures are laid up somewhere beyond the blue, not in San Diego, California, or New York City. You know, I'm glad that I serve the King of Kings and Lord of Lords. I'm glad I don't serve Donald Trump or Joe Biden or any of the rest of them. My hope is built on nothing less than Jesus' blood and righteousness. Well, that's what's on my mind tonight. I don't like big cities. May the good Lord be with you. God bless.